some computer here again. Yeah, I know, it's another video on those things that I shouldn't be using. I promise this will be the last for a few weeks, but whatever. We're here to talk about the last video that I actually did, which was on this lovely thing called the Commodore 64. But yeah, I made a song on it using the program called Messiah. Let's press enter. Oh. See if it turns up. I've got to press enter again. I'm going to load it up anyway because I need to load it up. Come on. Oh. File. Oh. Open. Device 8. Oh, I've just got to... I think I saved it. I saved it as a stupid thing. I saved it right at the bottom. Yep. One sec. We've just got to wait for it to load. I didn't say it was going to be quick. Oh, come on. Sheesh. This is long. Okay. This is loading from an SD card, but the problem is the SD card runs the same speed as the floppy drive. Here we go. Okay, so let's bring it back. Oi. So this is /Backlash, the song that I made in the last video. Here we go. Just quickly play a bit of it. Oh, that sounds pretty good actually. Keeps on going. I'm going to write a few more songs on the Messiah as time goes on, but I figured it might be quite fun to kind of leave no stone unturned, if you will. So basically the Messiah cartridge, the actual program that I'm using, has a MIDI input. This can be used for various things, including actually using it like a normal synthesizer, playing like a keyboard. You can play it as a polysynth, but you can also sync this up via MIDI, via the clock, to sync up to other things that are externally played. So I thought it might be kind of cool to take this and kind of just add more parts to the song live with stuff in the background. That is not where we're going with this video. There is also another element to this as well. I'll start at the start of the story. So you know that I'm trying to collect as much crap as I can to sort of set up somewhere in the future some sort of museum called the Museum of Everything Else. No idea, but it's just all right now I'm trying to collect a ridiculously large amount of crap. So with that in mind, I have a bid sniper on my phone, which is like, you know, you type in the eBay numbers of products and then you put the maximum bid you're going to bid on it, and then you forget about it, and 5 days later you wake up in the middle of the night, it's like, no, what have I won and forgot about? So let's talk about my latest acquisition. I got it this morning, unboxed it, and yeah, I'm still not 100% sure what it was. All I know is it cost me £40, including postage. It's not bad, £40 for a punt, but I mean, it's still an old useless computer, but that's what we're gonna do. Okay, let's get it out. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. I'm not even sure what it actually is. The Macintosh LC. I did not intend to purchase this. I'm pretty sure, I can't remember ever putting this on my bid sniper, but it's here regardless. Oh, it was quite a good lot because it came with a monitor as well. Oh, look how beautiful that is, just in its lovely paleness. Oh, beige, baby. Just gonna quickly plug this beauty in. Oh, what's that? I don't even know if this works, so I haven't actually looked at the listing ever since I paid for it because I felt a bit guilty. This is the first Macintosh LC. Okay, so it's basically the school version of the Macintosh Plus, which is right there, which is the video that I did the Cubase video on last time. So my plan is I'm actually going to turn this on and I'm going to install Cubase 1.0, maybe 2.0, and then use Cubase on here to control this Commodore 64, as well as some other things to kind of beef up the song a bit, just because why not? Oh no! The question is, do I make it work now, or do I hold fire and use a different one? I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to see if I can install Cubase on here first. If I could get Cubase running on it, then I'm going to pull this apart and fix this before we do this. If not, then I'm going to go to another computer. Right, anyway, let's try Cubase. Macintosh Cubase 1. Here goes nothing. Macintosh. Oh, this is 1.8. For £42, you could get a train into London and like go to the Natural History Museum and look at the whales. But for the same price, you could buy this, you could have it forever, and it'll, you know, for the best part of £45, you have a good fun day. Ah, it's loaded. Right, I'm going to open it. Cubase 1.8. Ah! It's not unauthorized. That is a legitimate copy of Cubase. They're having a laugh. I don't think any of my copies of Cubase are actually going to work on it, so let's try a different computer. A lot of people in the comments on the last video about Cubase 1.0 on the Macintosh Classic was like, oh, you should have used an Atari 520 or 1040 or something, they're way better, blah, 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 blah. Here we go. This is an Atari 1040. That's right. I can't remember exactly the year of these things. Cubase.pure program. Cubase PRG. Oh, here we go. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Okay. Cubase 2.0 on an Atari ST. The cool thing about the Atari is it automatically has a MIDI output on the computer. Yep, okay, MIDI plugged in. I'm going to try and get the clock going out. I think that initiates external clock. Now if I press play on this, fingers crossed, no. Oh, for some reason spacebar isn't play back in the 80s. Okay. Right, that's tempo 120. I'm going to set it to the tempo that... Why is it going down? I want it to go up. Sick! Okay, so we have the Atari actually syncing up and playing the Commodore 64. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to program some synths on the Cubase as well. So we've got the Cubase playing the synths and syncing up the Commodore, which is playing the song. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to program some synth lines on here that is going to sync up with this song, just to beef it up a bit. So catch me after this time lapse. So it's been about 2 or 3 hours and yeah, I've programmed it back in line to the actual Commodore 64 that is on Cubase, and it's controlling the modular synth over there as well as this polyphonic synth and an 808 clone drum machine in the back as well. Woo! I tell you what, we do take it for granted sequencing music nowadays on computers, because it was pretty laborious, I've got to say. It was very difficult to do it on the Atari. The Atari seems to be more difficult to do Cubase on than the Apple, I think, personally. It seems a bit more luggish. So this is the file that I've got. It's called Arrange, and basically it's just got loads of different sections that, yeah, loads of pages and pages of basically the bits that will, you know, accompanied the Commodore 64 to make it sound a bit, you know, fuller. Whether that's better or worse, who knows? Anyway, let's press play, shall we? Right, I'm gonna run. It's got like more synthesizers in it. Boom! So there we go, that's another Look Mum computer episode. Don't worry, we're back to the normal, no computer in the next one. It's fine, I just needed to get this out of my system. If you like the song, you can download both versions on my Patreon. And yeah, I've been Look Mum No Computer. Don't forget to subscribe and don't be scared to try it on old computers. But if you've got a new computer, then it might be better just to use that.